Have you ever commanded a naval battle with nothing but your own two hands? Have you ever turned a quiet tabletop into an ocean of strategy where every tap, every drag, every breath decides who lives to see the sunset? Before every sea fight, strategy begins with a hand. On a flawless white tabletop, a miniature ocean shimmers into being, a jade green bay, a scatter of knife-edged islets, a wind that lives only in the gleam of silk-white sails. Our flagship glides in, oak brown hull, blue and gold trim, canvas wound tight. A steady hand taps equipment. The world collapses to a top-down diagram. Empty gun slots, clean lines, a battlefield still in blueprint. Equipment decides the fight. Inside the hold, the armory lines up like chessmen. Armored cannons, silver pirate cannons. Each icon is a promise of force. Each star a glint of victory. Against pirate thunder, you need more than speed. You need penetration to shatter a spine, and resilience to stand inside a storm. The hand chooses, calm, decisive. Drag, drop. The armored cannon locks with a low, satisfying clamp. Spears behind shields. Defense isn't just for surviving blows, it buys seconds and opens the doorway for the strike that ends everything. Portside, two silver cannons seat like surgeon's knives. When the latches bite, the script of the final act is set. A killing blow should feel like a blade through bone. Straight, swift, irreversible. Confirm. The diagram exhales. Wind snaps into canvas. White foam flowers at the bow. Time to test the plan. From behind a rock spur, two black sails slip out like ghosts. Skull flags bob. Orange mouths rip the surface. Cannon thunder rolls our tiny sea. The bait has taken. Greed has a face, and it's wearing tar-dark canvas. The merchant with the blue sail knifes the green. Pirates lean after the smell of prize money. We pivot, then bear the whole port battery. Don't shoot at the nearest target, shoot at their heartbeat, at their confidence. Let the bait pull the predator. Let us choose the moment to kill. Smoke folds over the strait like a low fog. Three ships snarl beside the rocks. Ropes scream, canvas cracks, iron rips water. Herd them into the gap. In tight water, numbers mean nothing. Angles mean everything. There, chaos belongs to us. The hand dips to the sea, seeding mines along the reef's teeth. A thin red halo blinks. Danger. The inner ring closes, knives hidden beneath the surface. The map turns a few degrees. At the mouth of the Narrows, two firing solutions bloom into an X. Force them down a single corridor, and geometry becomes a trap. Every foot they advance, a calculation we solved minutes ago. The outer ring closes. One path remains, and it runs straight into our guns. Wind slams cloth, the deck pitches. We carve a 90, slip into the throat like a spear into ribs. The black sails flinch, then follow. Too close to quit, too proud to break off. Lower sail, into the gap, draw them, into the T. Villains read boards too. Morcant rakes starboard, red Toma waving blood-red cloth, pretending to break. Then, fangs back out. Pirates don't think like fleets, they think like knives. Dust pours purple into the Narrows. Our lanterns blossom across the black. Some true, some treachery. The safe lane kisses the reef, then slides away. The lit lane charges dead into teeth. Red Toma laughs and points, then the sea itself answers. The moment of the knife arrives. No fanfare, just fate. Our prow slices across their own, crossing the T. Breaches clack shut, cold and final. Cut the line, open the backbone. Every gun speaks at once. A pencil of iron bell light carves the hole from bow to stern. Planks gasp and fold. Rigging snaps like old bone. Overmatch doesn't just rip timber, it fractures courage. The black sail ship lists hard. Tiny silhouettes fling themselves into gleaming water. Formation, gone. Hope, gone. Only the sea remains, and then another shadow. Morcant called a friend. The gale comes early. Good. Storms thin cowards and crown the bold. We in the brig thread reefs like needles through teeth. One wrong breath and the sea cashes the deck. Grapples thud, iron biting oak. Borders flood our rail. There is a moment when wars shrink to arm's length. Shields up, cutlasses down, breath hot, hearts louder than drums. Alias steps into the red wash of the lantern. Gladius low. Red Toma vaults with a hook blade, grin knifed into his face. Steel rings. Toy men fall. The hand of a god flicks a ladder free. Borders pour back into the teeth of their own courage. Lines, Alias barks. Mini banner flashing, steady line. We give ground in inches, never in panic. Then Alias does what leaders do when numbers swell. He moves. Sometimes you don't need a wall, you need a torch. We cut a powder skiff and put it to the wind. The sea itself carrying our argument. Morkant smells the trick too late. Lines scream. Men do too. The little torch kisses his open gun ports, and night blossoms into smoke. In the roar, the world shrinks to a plank 2 palms wide. Alias and the Black Gull trade iron under a dying lantern. Fate is footwork and breath. A slip, a catch, a twist. Steel at last in the right hand. The plank goes light. Morkant goes dark. But villains don't drown when story still owes them a reckoning. Red Toma's rope finds him. Another day, another hunt. The second wolf slinks into weather. We could chase and be baited in turn, or we could choose victory over vanity. The HUD is honest, out of range. The prize was never their ship, it was our people and the convoy. We come about, breath returns to the deck, the sea hushes. A small ping confirms what the lungs already knew. Mission complete. The battle line closes, but legacy? Legacy is only opening. A soft tap, and our ocean becomes a single tile on a map of ages. Victory snaps into Rome. Tactic grade S. Hull damage, low. Next theater, Archipelago War. Beyond this square, the sea grows meaner, the angles sharper, the knives brighter. The hand drifts toward what's next, and holds. A breath between a glorious present and what comes next. Have you ever watched strategy turn the ocean into a killing ground, using nothing but a hand and a plan? No? This was only the beginning. If you want me to break down more battles in LEGO style, like Cannae, Thermopylae, or Normandy, drop a comment below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss the next strategic dissection in LEGO form right here at Apex War Lab.